All right, today is the 2nd of April, 2025, Wednesday, Crazy Market Talk with Kel. Let's go into detail. But before that, as usual, please make sure you do your risk assessment and ensure that you do it properly. All right, we have done many sessions on how to do risk management. I hope that you will find time to practice that. That's going to be very important. Okay. All right, so let's look at the market for today. Now, let's go for the day chart for gold. Now, again, I've been asked the same question, Kel, where do you think gold will go? This sort of question is always being asked, and I've been saying the same thing like a repeated recorder. All right, I said that I think, in my opinion, we may be able to see 3150. Now, of course, the market now all are looking about 3,300, all right, for the market. And some even say they're looking at 3,500. Okay, now my friends, when it was at 2,200 level, when I called for it to go up to 2868, that time itself, a lot of people were saying that I'm crazy and think that I'm ridiculous. Then after that, when it reached 2868 itself, everybody was flabbergasted and they think that, wow, okay, Kel, you got it sweet and spot on. And interestingly, that was when the high was back then and the price came down. But the thing is after that itself, from 2868, it started to go up to 2950, 3000, now 3100. Then people say, hey, Kel, wow, you totally wrong, man. Okay, so this is always the case, my friend. It's always the case. Things will always be like that. So all I can say is this, I think for me, a fair value is 3150. Maybe we can see 3233, maybe, but I'm not going to speculate because I think for gold, at this price now, it's kind of high. And if you revisit something called the past, 2007, where before the peak of Lehman, before the Lehman crisis, gold also been doing pretty well. Stock market been doing well. In fact, itself, right, if you look back again, gold prices, STI, Singapore Straits Time Index, was at the highest point at 3,906. Okay, and then after that, it will start to come down all the way to the low of 1,008, 1,004, if not wrong. Okay, my point is this. Okay, now our Singapore STI is back to 4,000. Yes, 4,000 last night. Okay, 4,000 record level. And incredibly, if you remember, that is also the start of the Lehman crisis. And the time itself, right, US already have this recession issue. And now we are actually seeing the same thing again. So if you ask me what will happen soon, if we look into history, right, when the stock market starts to come down, gold will also come down first. Then after that, okay, the Federal Reserve will come in to save the world by printing more money, and then the dollar will depreciate in value, and then yes, the gold will go to a new record high again. So maybe this may happen. Maybe gold will hit 3150 first, example, and then after that maybe go down to some figure. Then after that, wow, because of the printing of the dollar, go crazy level. It's all possible. So you ask me, it's all right. Is the gold bull market done deal at this stage itself? I may say yes. But you ask me whether it's going to be the final bull? No, I think we have one more wave to go. One very big wave, especially when the market gets into sort of print. So how deep will this be? I really got no idea. Maybe those people do Fibonacci's and do some other stuff they may know. But for me itself, I am more happy to do day-to-day trading. All right. So this is going to give you a good idea of how I feel about the market in the near future. Yeah. Okay. So now let's just look at the gold right now for today. Now gold this morning opened at 3133. Very nice number. And MLP is at 3118. So basically the market MLP was above the OP. All right, but the thing is this is a DJDD today, Doji directional day. Now this is a fresh month itself. Now some people complain that, hey, the Doji like a lot last month. Oh, let's look at last month here. There's a Doji here. There's one Doji here. That's for last month. There's another one. And there's another one. Okay, another one. Okay, but you look carefully at all the Doji, the next candle, right, the next candle itself, okay, very nice. It's a very directional move. So today could be a directional move. And if the market stays above OP today, gold may see 3163. Yes, that means it will break my number. 3163. Gold may hit this point. if it stays above OP. So OP is 3113. So it's a very simple risk reward game. So let's just remember 3163. Yeah. So let's now go to the 5-minute chart to take a look. How do you use this knowledge, right, to trade with the market? Yeah. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Okay. So this morning I traded gold. Now why I trade so early, right? I mean, I said again, if the sentiment on the market is ready to go, why not? So this morning there was a diamond here. Okay, so what I did, as what you all know, take a horizontal line and place it at the closing price of the candle that has a diamond. Okay, now by right itself, right, my stop loss, I should put it where the candle low, right? Okay, that is the model answer that we will say. But I noticed that, oh my God, the range itself, right, it's only $3. Now, $3 range is too small for gold. Now, maybe in the past when the gold was $2,000, $3 range is still very tight, but you want to do it. But you look at gold right now, my friends, at $3,000. So 1% of $3,000 is already $30. 3%, 1% is $30. 0.01% is already $3. So if your range is only 0.01%, it's very easy to be triggered. So that's the reason why I realized that I shifted my stop loss to here instead. Okay, now this is a bit wider than normal, but I feel comfortable. You see, that's my point. I feel comfortable. All right. So now if I have really put it back to where I supposed to put, which is the low of the candle, then definitely you notice it trigger me first before it shoot up. So that is the reason why you need to use mathematics to play this game. All right. So that was how I did my trade. Okay. So let me explain to you how it developed. Okay. So what happened is that the market was ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Now for all the first 1 hour, I didn't really bother much lah. Yeah, I know it was ding donging, but when the market finally, a very strong yellow candle closed above the line, I immediately went long here itself. Then after that, the price went up, right? Okay, then it pulls back down. Now, what got me to my second trade was that I noticed the market down stays above the line. This is a very good, important thing because the first one was a breakout. Second one is a recovery but rebounding trade. So this is where I did my first buy, and this is where I did my second buy. Oops, sorry. Second buy. Okay, sorry, my free hand on mouse. Okay, this is where I did my second buy. Okay, so you understand? This is how I did my second trade. Then my first TP level of obviously MLP, right? Because mid-level price is a very critical level. MLP is very, very important. Okay, so when you break past it, my first trade was filled. Then after that, the second trade go in, and the KTR +1 was given. Okay, so I did my first trade within the first, within 2 hours, and I'm done for today. So now for those people who haven't go in, now what's the game plan? Okay, now take a look. If I drag the chart a little bit lower now, okay. Now, where is the pivot? The pivot is all the way here, 3163. So 3163 means that it has to go past not only KTR +2, also +3. So you really need to have a very strong bull today to reach that point. So my point is this. First, if you want to buy anything above OP, you must have a CCRY to be very safe. So now it's a R, right? So now it's RA, don't go in first. Until a Y come in, then you consider. All right. If the market hits the KCX at the bottom with the green extremity, that will be even better because in a bull market, the KCX work brilliantly. All right. 3, if there's to give you the entry, will be the best. So 3 things to take out for CCRY, all right, above OP. If the KCX can hit extremity, it'll be even better. And the last one is that if the market can have the diamond that is around, that will be the best of the best. All clear? If all clear, press number 1 right now. Okay, so you got an idea, right? Now got CCRI coming, you make your own position stand. Okay, so now let's look at the Dow Jones for today. Okay, now of course, if the gold do break below OP, right, naturally the gold can come down, but at least for time being, I cannot see how the gold will come down today yet. All right, yeah. Okay, let's look at the Dow Jones now. Now, the Dow Jones, I shared with you yesterday that the KSI is green, right? Okay. So yesterday when the Dow was coming down, someone asked me this question. Hey, Kel, you say the KSI is green. How come the market come down? I said that it's not about how come the market come down. It's that the market can go up, go up, can come down, right? Anytime they want. That means your indicator is not correct. I say, look. The KSI is to inform me that if there's bias, it will be below at KTR 123 because that is where the market will buy cheap. So when the Dow last night goes down and had to go below KTR 1 to 2, straight away you see the bottom buying come in. That is the point. That is what I'm trying to explain here itself. You must understand the KSI is just not just a tool to tell you that, oh, if I buy now, I'll go up. No such things. If there's an indicator in the world whereby you buy and because the indicator is green and you'll go up, right? Then this is not indicator, this is a God indicator. Okay? We don't have that. So basically itself, right? When the KSI is green, you just take notice one very important point. If you short the market, you must buy back fast. Okay? If you short the market, you must buy back fast. That's the first thing you must do. Okay. Number two is right. When the market, if you're long the market and the KSI is green, you can hold the market. So if you're long the market with the KSI green, your size can be the normal regular size after risk management calculation. But if you are going to short the market with the KSI green, then what you need to do is after you calculated your risk management, you need to reduce the size. Now later on after this Zoom session itself, right, I will key a simple example for all the gold traders to follow. So hopefully that you will actually use it for your own trading today, yeah? Okay, so with that, very simple now for today's Dow Jones. The opening price is 41,955. The MLP is 41,948. So with that immediately, with the OP so near to the MLP, 99%, usually it's a DJDD, yeah? Okay, right? It's quite a simple mathematics here. Okay, usually, yeah. Okay, so the thing is this, for today, we can see that the MA200 and the MA30 is now right on top of the Dow Jones. So if the Dow Jones can break above 42,120, I think we'll see this movement all the way. So this is a potential 850 points upside. 850 point upside. Now, of course, those who are fast, you will notice that this is actually an elephant trade. Yes, it's a downtrend. It's a downtrend movement with the green color KSI. So we consider it as the upside, elephant upside trade signal. Yeah, that means I'm telling you now, this trade, if it goes up, we can see it all the way, and it happened to be in conjunction with the MA200. Okay, and because MA30 is just so nearby, so if the market really break, usually the algorithm, the trading system around the whole world will call for buy. So this MA30, please watch it very closely. All right, it's going to be very effective for you. So watch it, watch it. But of course, if the market hits the MA30 and cannot go up, right, then the selling will be very bad. So that's why today I am watching the MA30 very closely, okay? Very closely. Okay, now the next thing is today's pivot one is at 41,740. So because of that, as long as the market stays above OP, it is a classical buy also. So the market is all favoring the buy side. The only thing that's interesting is that the KCX is blue. Despite the market is trying to recover, but you can see the retailers are not that convinced, yeah? So if the market do pull back down, the pivot one at 41,740 will be the first support. Yeah, it will be the first support. And if the market couldn't stay above it, oh dear, then the selling can bring it down all the way to 41,357 because that is the KCB over here itself. Okay, so the upside, I think if it breaks the 42,120, we can see as high as 42,970. So vice versa, if the market comes back down, 41,357 could be the next number. Okay, all clear? If all clear, press number 2 right now. Okay, the next market I want to cover will be this Hang Seng, Hong Kong. Now, why am I looking at this Hong Kong market? Because if you look at it, right, it will be covered later on during the revision. You notice that Hong Kong, all right, has been moving quite a fair bit. And Hong Kong, every time the KCX is at the bottom, all right, we get to see a kind of classical buy signal that has been quite good, right? So the thing is Hong Kong now is coming down with all the red bars, right? But the KCX has already turned green in color. So I assume and I predict that later on, when there's a CCRY on the day chart, it's time to buy into the Hang Seng. All right. It's how I see it now at this moment. Now, only thing that what's coming down for Hong Kong is because seemingly Li Ka-shing is doing a lot of movement by selling this, selling that, and also his son, his eldest son, has stepped down from one of these big company. So what is happening now? Is it because there's going to be some earthquake in, not earthquake in terms of the natural disaster, but is it earthquake that's going to shake the financial market or financial economy of Hong Kong? This one we're not too sure. But to me, I'm a trader. I don't care about all these things. And of course, there's always a value for something. So since my KCX is blinking at the moment right now, KSI is also red, I don't need to buy, but I'm looking forward to see any potential CCRY coming in. Okay, so guys, take note that it's about a CCRY on the day chart. Okay, all clear? Press number 3 right now. Okay, so from the dollar yen chart, we can see that the dollar yen has came down for 4 days in a row, but the KSI is all the way green. Now, if dollar is to weaken, definitely gold will go up. So we saw gold going up, right? So now, what if the dollar yen recovers because of the strengthening of the dollar? Then, of course, gold price will come down. No? So you see the thing here yourself. So from the dollar yen, the chart shows me that the boys have been buying, and this is an elephant trade also. So I'm watching this. So Iman, if you're around, looking in the currency market, you can consider to watch out for this trade. So I repeat, if the dollar yen is to go up, right, that means the dollar will strengthen. And if the dollar strengthened, then normally it sounds like the gold will come down a little bit. Yeah. So watch out for this trade itself. Okay. All right, guys, that will be all for this morning session for the market talk. We'll take a short break of 1 minute and we come back to talk about something different later on. Okay. I'll see you guys in about 1 minute's time. Thank you.